Hello, trader. So today I wanted to show you this because that's a nice H1 model for the Otsos model. Like if you subscribe to this like in the past and you look at all the series of videos and you know a little bit more what it is and you kind of like put the piece together. So basically I wanted to show you this. That's a Nasdaq today. So basically, like I took this buy right here, but basically I wanted to explore and put a little bit more context on this. So like I'm gonna leave this picture right here, this like screenshot right here. Like if you can pause the video and look at what do you see right here, and basically I'm gonna add a little bit more context after that, and you're gonna be able to see what it really is, or what it's gonna be. So this is 15-minute, right? If we go on the 15-minute, see on the 15-minute, that looks like that massive consolidation here overnight, right? And basically we got this discount erase right here. So as soon as I'm gonna start plotting stuff, right? There's some stuff that's gonna happen on the screen because like right now I'm kind of like hiding the stuff because I wanted to show you, like what it is like naked and what it looks like with some lipstick and what it looks like with the tools on the chart. And by the way, it's not because like referring you to this tool right here, right? The FX4 Otsos like with an ES SMT right now. But basically like you can use this like just all right, so like let's say I'm gonna use the 1 hour, the 4 hour, I'm gonna use the daily, let's say. Okay, so like once an hour, you're gonna look if there's a new like so basically you trigger the eye right here and you look, all right, there's nothing right now. Perfect. So you still like trading the same way as you always do, but basically it's like just like confluences, right? And that's the idea of that basically, right? You don't want to have like thousands of those on your charts. You don't want to clutter all your chart. The goal is just like helping you define the setup. So if you remember, right, like we have the model number 1 and the model number 2, right? So like if I close this, okay, and I plot the line right here that I was like talking about. So like this low right here, right? That's the 345 low from yesterday, and that bullish push right here that happened at the end of the day, right? So like I was like, all right, look, if we engage again this high right here that we happen, like we engage at the high again, reject this rejection block right here, and that's like the Judas swing from 830, right? That's like the erase, the discount erase on. So like they looks for some discount, you know, on this spectrum of like discount arrays of this consolidation right here. So basically you can like mark this low right here, and there we go, there's some stuff that been added, right? Because I said you see this low right here, that's 208. So basically that's the low, right? And we also have this round number right here, right? That's 2205.5. So like, when you see something like starting rallying from like those kind of numbers, it's pretty obvious that there's something algorithmic that's happening, right? In my opinion. So I'm gonna remove this, but I wanted to show you like this precision, like if you like I was in there on this 5-second chart, to be honest, and I kind of close everything above 8 a.m. high. But I'll show you like more in detail. This is 15-minute. I wanted to show you 15-minute. So we have ICT bullish breaker here. We go through this, right? We go through this. So like, but at the same time, I was like, all right, so that's a possible breaker, but I don't want to buy this because I was already out. Like when this push occurred, I was like inside of this, like a very like like a very big rats, and I was just like scalping all of this, and I kind of like took this whole run right here with a very, very small invalidation because this discount raise in my opinion was a very strong discount raise, and the fact that we react like immediately and never close this bullish BCs right here, I was like, all right, so this kind of like my play for today. So basically, right, this is 15-minute, and like there's some like high and lows inside of this that you can go look on your chart and see what it is, but there's some highs and lows inside of that that you can use for order block as well. Okay, like if you break through that, like you can use this and inversion as well. There's a lot of like there's a millions of things inside of this. That's why like when the Otsus like trigger, I mean there's a lot of things inside of it in my opinion, because it's just like, you know, a lot of momentum going outside of a consolidation. And when you have like two different candlesticks like from two different colors side by side with a divergence of price and all that stuff, this is like giving you some insight, especially when you have an SMT, as you can see right here if I activate the tool, right? So we got this hot sauce that shows right here on the 1 hour time frame, right? And if we go on the 1 hour time frame, you can see, right? So I'm just gonna expand this. You see on the 1 hour time frame, so we got this bullish close right here, right? That close with a lot of momentum, a lot of movement, and it break above this previous 1 hour high, right? That's a 1 hour. We break above all of those 1 hour high immediately, right? This was my drone liquidity, so that's the wait a minute. So that was the 8 a.m. So I was like only like I was already inside of this SMT right here, and I was aiming for this high right here from the 8 a.m. So I was not even looking for those high right here, because I was inside of that. There's a mini Otsos inside of this. I think it was like on the 3 minute or 4 minutes, something like that. But you know, like this right here, that's an SMT with ES. So if you put your mouse over, right, you can see that's a SMT with ES specifically. Okay. And if you remember, like this green box, right, it shows from an equilibrium from this candle here and equilibrium from this candle here. Okay, so like it plot from the middle to the middle. That's a special, in my opinion, that's a special PD array, you know. It's a 50-50%, so like it give you like some sort of balance range or like specific, very like specific box. And inside of this hot sauce box, there's a lot of like ICT PD array. Okay, like inside of that you have bullish order block, you have breaker inside of that, depending on which time frame you use. Like if we go into 1 minute, right, you can see there's a lot of stuff happening inside of this. You see like all of this structure inside of that, like see how like we react all of this. That institutional order flow entry drill right here below this low, right, and we leave this gap open. That's even better because it means there's an order block that respawn here. We have C of this box, like tap inside of that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. An inversion of this structure right here, right? A little bit choppy in this area, to be honest, but you know, there's always, you know, something like if it's too choppy in the 1 minute, just go in a 2 minute. If it's not clear in a 2 minute, go in 3 minute. You know, there's always a ways to filter this noise, right? 4 minute, you see on a 4 minute, on a 5 minute, you see like on 5 minutes it become more clear than the 1 minute, right? It's a small consolidation too, because we're like we engage the sell side right here, distribute above this high, so like there's some sort of profit taking in this area, but also a little bit of hesitation because price is premium, price is expensive, and we have a new 4-hour open at 10 a.m. so like there's some sort of like movement inside of this, you know. So let's go on the 5 minute. 5 minute was a little bit more clear, right? Was much more clear. If you use this rejection block right in extend and time, and you get that touch from this order block right here, the change in state of delivery, retest this inversion of that, reject like a decent amount of time. Look at the body close above this high, and basically, right, the first target was like this high right here. That's, you know, there's some sort of a mixum inside of this, like in different time frame, right? But the real price delivery that I was like really looking for was the previous weekly high and the previous monthly high, which is 2371.1, 371 and 0. And if you go to 15 minute, this is more clear. 15 minute, like those like weird ass day that like the day's gonna close at 1 p.m. and you have an FOMC at 2 p.m. and all that stuff. Those type of day, I would say personally, you know, like you should look for smaller target. That was like my goal. I was just wanted to take the 8 a.m. high, which, you know, when we pierced the sell side, increasing liquidity pool above this high specifically, and I was like looking for taking this high, you know, and third bank our edge in this area as well. So like I was like just looking for this, and that was like my price delivery. Very, very efficient, very clean. I locked myself out of top step after, and I was done for the day, right? So as you can see, this bearish candle here, right? That's a bearish candle, but it never retraced below this low right here. So this is still a lower high in my opinion, right? And that confirmed the lower high. And if you look right here on the 15-minute, we have another hot sauce printing right here. Okay, like look, if I put like that's the thing, right? If I think we're good. Because like if there's another one printing here, it's not gonna show this one. But look, if I show you right here on the 15-minute, and boom, you see like we have this 1 hour hot sauce that reject this, and we have this right here 15-minute hot sauce that like right here. And basically you see like when we market structure shift above this previous high right here, we retest 2 times and close the body above. So like if you go to 1 minute, there's probably some specific entry. Look at the it's pretty crazy. And have like this rejection block right here, right? If you take this rejection block right here, there we go. Never like retrace below the low. And if you look at this right here, you might have an yes SMT as well. So like there's so many things everywhere, okay? Like I know that it's hard to focus on something because like your eyes wants to look at everything at the same time. But if you have like some sort of like this thing printing, or if you like do like a look back or like just a rotation every hour just to look if there's something that print and can give you like some sort of ID. Because look, when this box print, there's a model that just retraces toward this box. That's a scalp against the flow, against the original ID. So you must be careful. You reduce the risk considerably on that. But the overall idea was to buy inside of the zone and just retarget the real draw, which is the previous monthly high right here. Maybe don't have like enough data to go there, but if I go in the 1 hour, you know, there's too many things on my chart. Yeah, let me remove this. But see, that was like a massive MXM right here, right? And you know, everything was like on time actually. So yeah. So it was very, very cool to see, you know, again. Very cool to see. And the real truth is like when you get those big days, right? Like everybody wants to short because, you know, it looks like bearish, it looks like expensive, it looks like, but in reality, like if everybody wants to short, the algo is just gonna push through stop loss. You know, it's just gonna go through the stop loss. And most of the time people are, you know, putting their stop above this high right here, above this high. So like when it looks too much bullish, you know, that there's some, you know, very interesting things to again see. But hope you guys find this interesting, you know, and yeah, I invite you you guys to look at this. This is a free tool, by the way. You can go on my website. I'll probably pin the link in my description from the video, or maybe like inside the comments. But basically you can get access to this, and it doesn't cost anything, and it's a collaboration with 2degrees.trade. You can visit their website, and they're doing some very, very cool stuff if you're an ICT trader. What else? Yeah, so there's like a lot of thing inside of this, to be honest. Because like if you take this high and low, right, you have an OT inside of that as well. But anyways, So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll probably post another video soon about this because I think it's always cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and you catch later.